beginning to gain a foothold in New York State and other states around the country to make public colleges and universities tuition free. And in addition, to end the outrageous level of student debt which exists in this country right now. And when people say, well, how can we pay for it? Because it is an expensive proposition. You go ask the people in the Trump administration who want to give $350 billion in tax breaks to the top 0.2%. Yeah, we're not going to give them tax breaks. We're going to start asking them to start paying their fair share of taxes. Last point, where we need your help desperately, and in the midst of bad news, there is also a lot of good news. We have a president and an administration who believe that climate change is a hoax. Well, President Trump, again, you are very wrong. Climate change is not a hoax. Virtually the entire scientific community understands that it is real. It is caused by human activity. It's already causing devastating problems in our country and around the world. And despite the lies of the Trump administration and the fossil fuel industry all over this country and here in Vermont, we are beginning the process to transform our energy system away from fossil fuel to energy efficiency and sustainable energy. We are making progress, but we have much more to do. 100 years ago, the great genius Nikola Tesla predicted that electricity could be free, that it would be free. We are moving in that direction, but we need your help. Solar now is the cheapest form of electrical generation in the world. Price of solar panels plummeted by 80% in the last decade. Iowa gets 40% of their electricity from wind. Texas is producing some of the cheapest electricity in this country from wind. We are making progress, but for the sake of our kids and our grandchildren, and I have 7 beautiful grandchildren, we have got to stand up to the fossil fuel industry, this administration, and tell them that the future of our planet is more important than the short-term profits of the coal industry or the oil industry. So let me simply conclude by congratulating the graduates here today and wishing you the best, but to beg of you, don't turn your backs on the difficulties and the complexities of the world in which you are living in. It is an easy thing to do. You can throw your hands up and say, it's all crazy, it's horrible, I don't want to get involved. You don't have that option. We are fighting for the future of this country in very fundamental ways. And if you want your kids and your grandchildren to be living in a planet that is healthy and habitable, you just cannot look away. You have got to be involved. This is your country. Get involved and let us together create the kind of nation that we all know we can become. Thank you all very much.